Hello Warm Springs, this is Taylor Gilbert, physical therapist at Warm Springs Holistic Health. These next few videos that we're going to do are going to be on hip mobility. So the hip is the second most mobile joint in the body, and any joint in the body needs a combination of mobility and stability. So if your hip doesn't have enough mobility, it's going to compensate by getting more mobility from the joints above your low back or the joints below your knee. Research shows that if you don't have enough mobility in the hip, then that leads to injuries of the low back, labral injuries in the hip, osteoarthritis, knee meniscal injuries, etc. So super important to make sure you have mobility in your hips. We're going to go over 2 exercises today that focus on mobility and variations on those exercises depending on what you can do. So the first one is a deep runner's lunge. So you're going to take a really long step and come down. Both hands are going to be equal with the front leg. From here, you're going to keep the back leg straight, and that will give you a stretch on the front of this hip. And then you're just going to do circles. And I'm really sitting into my right leg and feeling a stretch on that side too. So do 5 rotations one way, 5 the other way, and then step back together. If that's too much to get into that position, you can do standing. Stagger your feet. Back leg is straight. Front knee is a little bit bent. You're going to do a posterior pelvic tilt. And then just press your hips forward. Your back is staying straight. I'm not arching through my back. And I feel a stretch on the front of my hip right here. So you can also stretch the hip flexor in a standing position. The next one is a hip adduction. So your adductors are on the inside of your leg, your groin muscles there. You can do a side lunge, and you're going to reach to the opposite side, outside here. Feel a good stretch on your adductors or groin here, and then step back together. Out, reach, feel a stretch, step back together. Same thing, if that's too much, you can do it standing, where you just kind of lean and feel a little stretch there, step back together, lean, feel a stretch on the inside. So give those 2 exercises a try and let us know how it goes. Have a good day.